this is Chinedu, my husband, and we are here to testify to the glory of God and say what God cannot do does not exist. This journey started shortly after I gave birth to my second child in 2022 of August. So I noticed a big lump on my left breast, and I was wondering, I thought it was like a blocked milk duct, but eventually we went to the hospital and they said, oh, it was nothing. We did scan and they said it was a benign lump, and that when I'm ready I can come and take it off. So eventually we took it out, and when the results came back 2 weeks after, I was told that it was cancerous, that the big lump was actually cancer, and it was a very devastating news, and we were all just thrown into a state of confusion.
The nature of the cancer, by the way, was triple negative.
Yes.
So they will tell you that it's invasive, and not only that, it is also resistant to chemo treatment. So
while on it, I remembered when a friend of mine posted his testimony that he testified of getting his healing from this altar, from sepsis and multiple organ failure. I keyed into it, and I and my husband decided to join. So eventually we were done with treatment, with chemotherapy treatment, we did surgery. So it was now time for radiotherapy, and we got the news that they had found something on my neck, that it could be that the cancer had spread, and we were all afraid. We did test again, no follow-up check, and when they checked the tumor marker, it had even gone higher than when it was before treatment, which was another news that we did not understand, that after everything, how can we get a tumor marker result to be high? So sometime in May, while we were praying on the altar, Papa made a declaration and said that you went for a surgery, you had a lump in your breast and you went for a surgery, and where they removed the lump, they are now saying that there is cancer. Cancer has been reversed. You get? So when he said that,
he also pointed to the left.
Yes, he pointed to the left breast, exactly where this lump was taken out. So
you had a lump in your breast, and they went and removed the lump. They are now saying there is cancer on the same breast that you removed the lump from. If you are that woman, put it on the live stream. Put it on the live stream. Put it on the live stream. About the power that raised Jesus from the dead. I announce, let it be reversed right now.
When he said that, we held on to those words. We're very happy. We're like, Pastor has mentioned that case. I wrapped my mantle around my neck where they said, they think they saw something. So I wrapped it around, and we went for further scan to find out what it was. And when they checked, they did not see anything there. So we're very grateful. We knew that God was in it, and God was working behind the scenes for us. And one day, Pastor said, okay, write the date you want this manifestation to happen. And I wrote the date down. I wrote May 16th on the day. So 3 months, two weeks after, I was supposed to have my follow-up checkup with my doctor to do that tumor marker again. And one of the prayer points was that tumor marker will go down to the level where it's supposed to be. So the day came, my doctor set up a date, and funny thing is, it fell on the May 16th. But I remember putting it in my prayer point. We did the test. I put a plaster of what God cannot do on my left breast. I tied my mantle, and it was like, because I've seen people on the altar testify of how they've put this, and that I remember the one man said, if you're seeing a formula that works, just go with it. So we decided to go with that. We went into it with a lot of faith. This time around, the faith was really different, and we did the test. And before I got home that day on May 16th, I got a call from the hospital, and they're like, your result is out. I'm like, how? It was, we were confused, like, such results don't come out so early. When we received our result, it was a complete turnaround. Everything
just as we prayed for.
Just as we prayed.
Clean bill of health.
Exactly, a clean bill of health, no metastasis, no spread. And one of my prayers was always from no spread to no cancer and to no reoccurrence. And God has answered each and every one of those prayer points. And again, the tumor marker that was elevated, just as I prayed for, I received the result, and it was back to normal, a normal level. Even when I shared the result with my doctor said, Madam, there's nothing to worry about. You are good, no cancer, no spread. tumor marker back to normal, everything back to normal. Go and be thankful.